parallel universes.
You made me love you. I didn't want to do it.
You listen?
I didn't want to do it.
This is the function that you have in the idea of your capacity to decide what you want to see.
You made me happy sometimes.
In lesson 192.
You made me glad.
Thank you.
But there was times, baby.
Ha!
You made me feel so bad. You made me cry.
I'm deciding
I didn't want
the outcome that I want.
I want some love. That's true.
There's no world out there.
Indeed I do. You know I do.
Here.
Gimme what I cry for. You know you got the kind of kisses.
Is it all right? What have you got to lose? I looked at your world in this idea of parallel universe. And all the time you knew it. I guess you always knew it. Ha! Will you look with me about what's happening here?
You made me cry for. I didn't want to tell you. I didn't want to tell you. I want some love. That's true. Yes, I do. Indeed, I do. You know I do. Gimme what I cry for. You know you got the kind of kisses that I die for. You know you made me love you. You made me cry.
No, you made me cry for.
I didn't want to tell you. I didn't want to tell you.
This is lesson 192.
That's true. Yes, I do. Indeed, I do. You know I do. Gimme what I cry for.
You have it.
You know you got the kind of kisses that I die for. You know you made me love you.
Thank you. Yes, lesson 192 says the reflection of light that I'm getting from you are indications of how you are viewing me in the idea that I'm this body form. I'm going to teach for 6 minutes about how it works in the miracle of the admission that the change in my body formulation is actually going on right here and right now. Now, I'm speaking directly to you wherever you may be. Wherever you may be, it's impossible that you are not now looking at lesson 192, because it says the action of your mind in regard to what seems to be the reflection of you there is actually only in your own mind. Here's what happened when I offer you the advanced teaching. Obviously, I am an 80-year-old. What does that have to do with it? Shall we practice teaching what you're going to arrive at in the next few days? Say out loud to me, I'm not a body.
I'm not a body.
Oh, no. The reflection of light that you're getting in the parameters of a space-time location are obviously denying you access to the universe, billions of stars and energies 1 trillion times more powerful in its factor of light than this. Yet deep within you remains the idea of that fear, that moment of darkness, when you forgot for that moment how very simple the solution was, because you did leave this sequence of time, and you will leave before we complete this idea that the miracle of your mind that is coming from outside of this parameter is offering you some lesson 192. Listen. 192. Remember 191? Let the Son of God awaken from his sleep and opening his holy eyes, return again to bless the world he made. In error it began, but it will end in reflection of his holiness, and he will sleep no more and dream of death. Then join with me today, because your glory is the light that saves the world. Look about the world and see the suffering there. Is not your heart willing to bring your weary brother rest? You listen, they await your release. They stay in chains till you're free. They cannot see the mercy of the world until you find it in yourself. And they suffer pain until you've denied its hold on you. Look, and they die till you accept your own eternal life. You, the Holy Son of God himself. Remember this, and all the world is free. Remember this, and earth and heaven are one, because you have a reason for being here. In 192. It is your Father's holy will that you complete himself, and that yourself shall be his sacred Son, forever pure as he, of love created, and in love preserved, extending love, creating in its name, forever one with God and with yourself. Yet what can such a function mean within a world in which you're still feeling envy and hatred and attack? Therefore, you have a function in the world in its own terms, for who can understand a language far beyond his simple grasp? Here's the key, it's forgiveness. Forgiveness represents your function here. It is not God's creation, for it is the means by which untruth can be undone, and who could possibly pardon heaven? Yet on earth, you need the means to let illusions go, because creation merely waits for your return to be acknowledged, not to be complete. What I want to share with you now is the idea that the power of the love that I'm feeling and the idea of your acceptance of the mission, okay, while it has to do with the love of God, which is the nature of the entirety of the universe, in the acceptance of a mission, of activity, that necessitates the action of my mind to give up the grievance that I intend to hold in regard to what I think I am, will allow me at that particular moment of forgiving to feel the joy and happiness. Now, okay, I may come back into that pain almost immediately, okay? This is the idea that there's a manner in which I can view you, but it does require the practice of my mind in the idea that if I hold a grievance against you, it's impossible that I will not have a grievance against myself. This is the entirety of my teaching. It's the reason that you're here. It's the idea behind all of my efforts to persuade you that the salvation of the world literally depends on you forgiving and forgiving the enemy that you hold against yourself out there. Shall we teach? The enemy is only in your own mind. And all the grievances that you have against him are actually the reason why you're here. You say, I can't help it, I'm in grieving against him. That's all right, but you remember this. The decision to forgive becomes a very important element with the fundamental admission initially that you're causing it within your own mind. This will make it easier for you see, about forgiveness. Listen to just a little